All right, good evening, everyone. You are welcome to our Excel class this evening. This evening, we will be looking at creating Excel templates. Understand what the Excel template is all about. The Excel template is designed to create tables, Excel tables that you can use, recurrently. You can use it recurrently. It is suitable for those who are good with the Excel and is time consuming. It's also suitable for those who are not too good with the Excel. So you know how to use the Excel and you want to engage someone else to do the data entry. You can design the template, pre-save it, and then give the desk officer to do the data entry. This is why the Excel template is very suitable, and it makes your job function quick and fast. So I have here, I hope you can see my screen. I have here a pre-designed template that we are going to be using for this evening's class. So this is a pre-designed template. If you look at the sheet, it is formatted. Now, all you need to do is, because it is a template, you would just do the data entry, and we have it's a sheet that does auto calculation. Okay, so you enter the values and automatically the digits are, the calculation is automated. So for example, I have let me enter someone's name, Rita Philip. I enter the date. Today's date is 19. I use the same date, or I just drag where the date is the same. I don't need to type it. So I could just come here and autofill. Okay. They come to this drop down arrow, and so I'll click on the drop down arrow and select copy cells. Select copy cells. Click on the drop down arrow and select copy cells, and the values will be the same. So the expected amount is the amount that is expected to be received from Rita. Let's say it is 1.5 million naira. Okay, 1.5 million naira. Then she's expected to pay this money in installments, maybe 1 installment, 2 installment, or 3 installment. So this sheet is suitable for those having different kinds of businesses. Those in the real estate sector can use this for their data entry. Those in the medical sector, even school owners can use this spreadsheet for their data entry. Those in sales, sales, different types of sales, administrative work, you could have this sample data sheet for your analysis. So Rita paid first installment of 300,000. You can see, because the template sheet is automated, it automatically gives you the total amount paid and does the subtraction on the outstanding balance. And if you look at the summary table on my top right hand corner, you see it gives me the total amount so far that has been paid, 500,000 total income that have been paid, and the total outstanding money. This is very suitable for business because it helps you analyze the revenue that is generated, the income that has come in, and the outstanding payment. Okay, I know you're interested to know how does this work. That is the reason for the class this evening. How does this work? So I click on, I have duplicated the sheet, revenue record exercise. So let's format the sheet. We have done the data entry of the keyed in the various column row headings that we are interested in. So format the sheet, highlight, and just drag a little. All right, good. All right. So we have this. We have this sheet. Let me open the date column a little. I have to de-highlight so that it does not expand all the column width to be the same. Okay. So here I will click on row 1, then format it, bold it, probably can give it a color. I can bold it. Let me select the entire sheet and format it as a data table. Okay, make it a data table for quick, easy analysis. So I choose the table style. Now it's giving me the selection of the number of columns and rows that are to be selected. So you can see the marquee selecting the entire spreadsheet up to the last row on the spreadsheet, which is 1,048,576. Okay, I would leave it at that so that as more entry is made, it captures and automatically autofills your formatted table. Then I have my table has header. Yes, my table has header, the row column heading. Then I click OK. Okay. The operation you're about to perform. Okay, good. I get this error I have here. It's because of this column I have here, and we'll have to undo that operation because conflicting with column IJK, because I had an entry there. That entry should come after I'd formatted the specified column. It's just some minutes for my computer to finish rolling. Okay, we would repeat that operation. Sorry about that. This time around, we will just highlight the specified columns we're interested in. We don't want to take the entire column on the worksheet. So we select the specified column and go to format as table. All right, good. So here, I want it to extend up to where's the data for your table? All right, my column has header. Good. So it picks just that column. Yes, this is exactly what I want. This is beautiful. All right, good. So that being said, we would format the date column so click on your home tab, format the date column, select column B, the date column, and go to more number formats, then go to date and choose the date format type you prefer. I usually prefer a particular one. Yeah, this is the one I prefer. It shows the day, the months, and so there if I enter the dates, it automatically writes it in the format I have specified. Okay, so now this column C to H has to do with the currency. Okay, so we're going to format it, highlight, click on column C, highlight it to column H. and click comma. Okay, so that you appreciate what we are doing there. Let me add a value. Let me add a value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, good. So that you appreciate what we are doing there. You can see, sorry, I also would like to open up the row width. Okay, so select that and open up the row width so that it will be a bit wider. Good. All right, so you click on column C and click the comma delimiter. You can see now you can appreciate the value, the amount you typed without making error where there are numerous zeros. If you want to remove the decimals, the 2 decimal point there, you click on decrease decimal, okay, to remove it. Oh, sorry. Highlight column C to H so that whatever you are doing applies to all of them instead of doing it independently. Then remove decreased delimiter. Okay, good. All right, good. Then come to your total column. Come to your total column. Total is the total amount paid. First installment, second installment, third installment. So we are going to sum that up. We are going to sum that up. So we'll go to auto sum. Okay. Well, we don't want it to include column C. So you click on D2 and highlight to F2. You are holding down your left click to do that. Okay. So it has highlighted the cells we're interested in. Press enter on your keyboard. Press enter on your keyboard and the formula is automatically captured. Can you see that? You move to the next cell, it automatically fills it. Okay, this is the beauty of a data table. Then the outstanding balance is what the applicant is owing. What the applicant is owing. So we're going to subtract that, the expected amount from the total paid to get the outstanding total. So I will click here and say equals to, click on expected amounts, hold down your shift key and touch minus. Sorry, don't hold down your shift key, just touch the minus key on your keyboard, then click on total. Click on total. Okay, you can see both cells highlighted. Then you press enter on your keyboard and automatically the formula is captured. The formula is captured. Now, you will also observe that because this is a data table, automatically it updates all the rows in that column, putting the formula there. You can see as I click around, the formulas around the table. Beautiful. So that being said, can enter the name of the client. Can enter the name of the client. All right. So I've paid 10 million naira and my outstanding balance is 10 million naira. I can click on column H to differentiate that column entry from the total. So I'll make it red in font text, make the font text red. Okay, standing balance. So let's assume I've paid 5 million naira. I've paid 5 million naira. So my outstanding is 5 million naira. All right, good. Now, because we are going to have several entries on this data sheet up to the last row, last cell on the spreadsheet, I have a section here that shows me the that shows that shows me the summary of the total revenue collected and the outstanding amount. So I would highlight these two, come to format on my home tab, turn it to green. Light green is okay. And then I can also bold the two columns, bold it, and put a border around it because it's a summary table. Good. All right. So we want to, I just expanded that column width there by clicking on the edge, at the edge. Now we want it to capture the total entry. So select cell K3, then click on auto sum. Total income will be the total amount paid. That is the total income generated by the organization. So click on that cell and click on auto sum. All right. Now you see the marquee, the selection is not in the direction we're interested in. So you have to redirect it. You click on column G, row 2, that is G2. All right, good. Take note of what is happening in the total income cell. All right, so I've clicked there. Now I need to select it to the last cell on that column. So I hold down my shift key and my control key and I click on the down arrow that, yeah, good. So I click on the down arrow key. It has selected to the last cell on the spreadsheet. All right, then press enter on your keyboard. Good. Press the enter on your keyboard. All right. Would like to also format this cell so I can appreciate the digits of the values. So I'll click on comma. Yeah, the accountant will like to see the decimal fraction. You know, we have naira and kobo. Okay, good. So similarly, we are going to calculate for the total outstanding. You click on auto sum, do the same thing. Make sure your formula is, that is, you have clicked on K4 because that is where you want to impute the calculation. So click on auto sum, then click on H2, column H2, hold down your shift key, hold down your control key and your down arrow key. Those three keys, you are holding them together. Do not release your hand until you see it all highlighted. Then press enter on your keyboard. Automatically, the formula is calculated. Okay, good. Can you see that? Beautiful. So let me do one or two more entry. Now have Sarah Dada. Says she paid 3 million. Okay, and you see, take note of how the spreadsheet is updated. Out of the 3 million, 5 million. You see that? If you come to your summary table, the data is updated accordingly. Can you see that? The data is updated accordingly. So this is the beauty of the Excel template. Now you have designed this. You can delete the data entry because when creating your Excel templates, you have at least the first row entry should be reserved as the sample data entry to guide the data entry officer. Now let's save this sheet as a template. This is where our lecture is emphasized on. So you go to file, you are not saving it like a regular Excel file. You go to file, you click on save as, you go to computer, and select where you want to save it to. So I'll keep it on my desktop. All right. So my desktop, enter your file name. Enter your file name. All right. So I have it as revenue record template 1. Then here where you have save as type, click on the drop down arrow and select Excel template. Now this is the emphasis of the Excel template sheet, and this sheet can be reused over and over again. So I'll click on Excel template sheet and I click on save. Beautiful. That has been saved as a template. This sheet can be used recurrently for your organization, and each time you want to use it, please take note, you would open the spreadsheet and resave it as a regular Excel file so that you don't tamper with the template sheet. When you want to use it, you save it as a regular Excel file. So I have this sheet. If I want to use it for data entry, I have to resave it. Then I click on Save As and go to Desktop. This time, the Save As type is the Excel workbook. I'll save as the Excel workbook. Then I click on Save. Please take note of where you are saving your file so that you don't go looking for it. Good. So you go to your desktop, you have those two files saved on the desktop. So I have a revenue template, revenue record template, and I have the, sorry, I was to put this in a collective location in a folder, okay? And then I have the other Excel sheets. All right, so that brings us to the end of our class for today. Thank you very much once again. My name is Dr. Bridget Antai, your trainer. If you have any question, please ask. Do not forget to like. The like icon, the subscribe to my YouTube channel. You have it at the bottom right corner. Click on subscribe to follow up on subsequent trainings on my Excel. If you have any question, please ask or mute yourself and ask, and I would answer it. All right, so for our class practice, I would like you to, I can see your like, thank you so much, iPhone. I would like you to repeat this same exercise as you have learned today and forward your activity to me for assessment and correction when necessary. Thank you once again. My name is Bridget. We look forward to having you again in subsequent classes. Thank you.